My LUO Lover. Episode 4. Vanessa tore the contract in half. Her boyfriend stared at her for several seconds. Nobody spoke. Then he smiled. Not the smile of a man who was amused. The smile of a man who had just decided the woman he loved was now his enemy. You think this is over? Vanessa stood up. I'm done being afraid of you. He laughed. Let's see how brave you are when Kenya turns against you. Vanessa walked out. But she didn't know. The war had already started. The next morning, Kenya woke up to another scandal. A new blog story appeared. Then another. Then another. Within hours, Vanessa was everywhere. But this time, she wasn't being called a gospel singer. She was being called a gold digger. The stories claimed Vanessa had deliberately seduced Eric. They said she had gone to Kisumu looking for wealthy men. Someone even published photographs from Eric's daughter's birthday. The caption read, "Gospel star's secret plan exposed." Then came the worst accusation. The blogger claimed Vanessa had been planning to leave her boyfriend for Eric for months. The internet exploded. People who had once loved her music were now attacking her. Fake gospel singer. Gold digger. She was never a Christian. Eric should run. Vanessa sat in her apartment, reading the comments. Every insult felt like another knife. She switched off her phone, then started crying. But in Kisumu, someone else was watching. Eric's mother, an old Luo woman who had raised her son with very simple principles. She had heard the accusations, and she wasn't convinced. She called Eric. Woodwa. My son, Eric answered. Yes, Mama. I have seen what they are saying about that girl. Eric sighed. Mama, it's complicated. His mother was quiet. Then she said something that reminded him of the home he had grown up in. When a stranger brings fire to your compound, you don't start burning your own house. Eric smiled sadly. Mama, listen to me. Don't judge a person because the whole village is shouting. Find the truth first. Those words stayed with him. Because Eric had been raised in a Luo home where family mattered, where guests were welcomed, where elders were respected, where a man's character was judged not by the size of his wallet, but by how he treated people when nobody was watching. His father had taught him something when he was young. A man who has money but cannot take care of people has nothing. Eric had never forgotten it. That was why, even after becoming wealthy, he had never forgotten where he came from. That evening, Eric drove to his mother's home in Kisumu. She was preparing dinner. Traditional food filled the kitchen. Fish, vegetables, ugali, and the smell of freshly cooked food filled the house. Eric sat quietly. His mother looked at him. You love her. Eric didn't answer. She smiled. You came all the way here just to sit in my kitchen. I know my son. Eric finally spoke. I can't bring trouble into your life. His mother looked at him. Trouble? That woman has people threatening my daughter. His mother became serious. Then protect your daughter. But don't punish Vanessa for what another man has done. Eric looked at her. His mother continued. If she is innocent, stand with her. If she is guilty, walk away. But don't walk away simply because you're afraid. Eric looked down. That was the problem. He wasn't afraid of Vanessa. He was afraid of losing his daughter. Meanwhile, Vanessa had nowhere to go. Her boyfriend had frozen access to some of her accounts. Her shows were being canceled. 2 radio stations had quietly removed her music from their schedules. And the same people who once called her an inspiration were now calling her a disgrace. Then her phone rang. It was Eric's daughter. Vanessa hesitated before answering. Hello. The girl's voice was soft. Vanessa? Yes. I just wanted to ask if you're okay. Vanessa started crying. I'll be okay. The girl became quiet. Then she said, I don't believe those stories. Vanessa wiped her tears. You don't even know me. I do. You were kind to me at my birthday. You didn't treat me like a rich man's daughter. You treated me like a normal person. Vanessa couldn't speak. Then the girl said something that broke her completely. Please don't disappear. Vanessa covered her mouth. because she had already started thinking about disappearing from everyone's life. But somebody still believed in her. A young woman she had known for only a short time. The following morning, something unexpected happened. A video appeared online. It was recorded at Eric's daughter's birthday. Nobody had noticed the camera before. The video showed Vanessa arriving. It showed her greeting everyone. It showed Eric's daughter welcoming her. And then, it showed something the fake blogger hadn't mentioned. Vanessa refusing an expensive gift Eric had offered her. "I can't take this." Eric had laughed. "It's just a birthday gift." "No, your daughter deserves it." The video showed Vanessa smiling. "Don't give me anything because I'm a guest. I came because you invited me." The clip ended. Within minutes, people started asking questions. If Vanessa was really chasing Eric's money, why had she refused the gift? But there was more. Someone had slowed down another part of the video. The moment Vanessa arrived, she was wearing the same simple dress she had worn at her concert. No designer bag. No expensive jewelry. Nothing suggesting she had gone there looking for money. The story began to crack. Then, a journalist from a major Kenyan television station contacted Eric. "Mr. Odhiambo, we would like your response." Eric refused. "Not yet." "Why?" "Because this isn't about me. It's about Vanessa." And then the journalist asked the question everyone wanted answered. "Are you in a relationship with her?" Eric paused. Then said, "I care about her. That's all I will say." The interview ended. But those 4 words, "I care about her," went everywhere. And Vanessa heard them. She replayed the clip again and again. She smiled through her tears. For the first time in days, she didn't feel completely alone. But somewhere else, someone was furious. Vanessa's boyfriend watched the television. His fists tightened. The plan was failing. The public was beginning to question the story. He picked up his phone and called someone. "He's getting involved." A man's voice answered. "Who?" "Eric." There was a pause. Then the man said, "Eric Odhiambo." "Yes." The voice laughed. "You've come to the right person." "Why?" "Because I've wanted to deal with Eric for a very long time." Vanessa's boyfriend smiled. "Can you help me?" The man replied, "Politics is about knowing who owes you a favor." And that was when the next enemy entered the story. A powerful politician. A man who had a personal history with Eric. A man who had lost a major business deal to him years earlier. A man who had been waiting, patiently, for the right opportunity to strike. And now, he had found it. Vanessa's scandal wasn't just going to remain a celebrity story. It was about to become a political war. And Eric had no idea that the next person coming after him would not attack his business. He would attack his family. To be continued. And now, the story has changed. Vanessa thought she was fighting one man. Eric thought he was protecting the woman he cared about. But now, someone much more powerful has entered the game. If you're locked into my LUO Lover, share this episode with someone who needs to watch it. And subscribe to Ian Villa Show on YouTube. Follow N Villa Show on TikTok. Because episode 5, Eric's family is about to become the target. See you in episode 5.